Right. Good afternoon. Hello, Nabil. Hello, ASR. Welcome to today's stream. The reason I started with my hand on my head is because I just realized today's the giveaway, and I forgot. I forgot to set up the giveaway and put it in the title and stuff. So let me quickly set it up. My bad. I had it on my phone. I was scrolling through my reminders and ticking them off for the day, and then I realized, oh yeah, TSW DLC day. Right, let me do that quick. My bad. How are you guys doing though today, man? Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm actually quite excited about today's DLC. I know, of course, we've spoken on Discord. It's not perfect, however, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, and I spawned just to make sure that the route worked and it wasn't just gonna crash when I loaded it, because I've got a ton of mods and whatnot. I loaded into Stratford 10 a.m. and it was popping off. It really was popping off. And yeah. I'm excited for like the amount of trains, the amount of layers. How often you're going to be seeing other trains as we go through the route, I actually don't know, but yeah, should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. Right, just 5 DLC price. TSW 5 DLC of your choice. Confirm. Settings. Command exclamation mark enter. Start giveaway. Begun type. I can't time the command the messages that come into the chat. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. So I think I can start that. I hope everything's in order. Wait, close entries. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I need to make sure that people know it's for Steam. It's for the Steam platform. 25 DLC brackets Steam platform. Okay. Steam platform, and yeah, that's it. Save settings. Should be okay now. Okay, now we can start it. Boom. Oh, you just finished school, Domi. Nice one. How is it? Questionable scenarios, really, ASR. I'm glad that you guys are doing well. I'm good, thank you, Nabil, Domi. Do you love the E186 converter sounds in Simro? I'm not. They're not fresh in my memory. I can't tell you. Hello, Simon. How you doing, mate? Hello, Joe Tompton. Welcome to the stream. You don't see an enormous amount of AI on other lines from the cab. Fair enough. Okay. I mean, to be honest, low-key, I didn't think so, but ultimately, we'll see. Oh, questionable scenery. Sorry. Well, yeah. I'm obviously, like I said before, we spoke about Camden specifically. I saw Wade's message today as well this morning. Right, now I need to go change in my titles. That's done for YouTube. Now let's go to Twitch. No channel. Giveaway day. done. Right, I'll announce it on Discord real quick as well. I'm so sorry, lads. Like, I had all the time in the world. I really had all the time in the world. And I just forgot. I had messaged Transport Legend because he asked me to remind him. I'm glad I remembered. I don't know how. See, I told you, sometimes I can really remember stuff quite well, and other times it's just a myth. Right. Right. Now I'm locked in. Now I'm locked in. Now I'm paying attention to chat. Today, I've got mango, passion fruit, and apple smoothie. Very, very nice. To keep me going. Some of the stations have no exit at all. Not even invisible walls. What do you mean by not even invisible walls? Like, are they just like a building but without exits? Hello, Pothy Ready. Welcome to the stream. ASR, I scanned through it super quick when I started the stream. I haven't really taken my time. I've seen like some extra services. That was it. That was all my mind grabbed. So I need to take another look at it, which I'll do. I'll do that after the stream. So the thing is that if I have the game not in Epic, it will still be a TSC add-on. The thing is, Domi, technically, I can gift you a TSC DLC, yes. However, it kind of gets complicated now when people start saying, oh, I don't have this, or can you make it like that? Oh, I don't have that, can you make it like this? And I don't have, like I said, I don't have an issue gifting you TSC DLC instead, but it just opens the door for confusion, and then, you know, people start asking for all things of different games, and when I say no to somebody and yes to somebody else, oh, but you allowed this person to do it, so why not me? So it's just TSW DLC, just to avoid any confusion, any drama. TSW DLC for Steam, period. That's it. So many ways to set a reminder nowadays. There are no bill, and I do utilize. My controller's not doing anything to the game. Why? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, it's working now. Although I don't know where Games Audio. Oh, Games Audio Game Audio has gone to the controller. Okay, there we go. Cool. Right, let's get into it, man. I'm gonna do journey mode, and we are gonna go according to the journey. I'm not gonna hold back on scenarios. If we end up having to do a scenario, we're doing a scenario. But yeah, let's get cracking. Let's do a quick. Let's do the quick introduction for it, or whatever this is. 5 minutes, and then we'll probably do, if there's like a training whatever for the 378, we'll do that, and then we'll get cracking. Hello Connor, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. West Hampstead and Bronsbury have no way out. Hampstead Heath looks amazing though. I was let me not say anything.
Welcome to Stratford Station, the eastern terminus of the
Hello Lasagna, how you doing, mate?
Mildmay Line. Stratford Station,
I guess if someone told you I actually want TSW2 base since it's cheaper than the base TSW2 routes individually. Well, the thing is, it's TSW. Whatever, it's TSW. Just send me the link for what you want and I'll buy it for you, as long as it's TSW DLC.
Heading west towards Richmond and Clapham Junction. Stratford Station, located in East London, first.
The amount of times I've gone down these stairs, these very stairs. Oh, let me double check. Yeah. Would get off at like either that door or this door. Would go down here, and then you go right towards the shopping center.
Other tasks await.
I have
Forget
put these
to
maps
apply
up
the route
myself
maps,
before.
Store the defibrillators, refill the news magazines, and replace the fire extinguishers. Wait here on the platform. Your train will arrive shortly.
Sounds are good. Sounds are good. Yes, it sounds very much like other Electrostars. Shock. Don't be fooled because it's one's Capital Star, one's Electrostar. They're the same thing.
Sit down in any available seat in the indicated carriage.
Okay, I'm looking at it on the iPad that has a better quality screen than my monitor, and it looks fine. But on my monitor, the oranges aren't bursting. One thing you'll notice when you get onto these trains, it's orange. Like the seat patterns, very orange. The handrails and everything, the handrails above on the sides, very orange. It looks almost cloudy here. I don't know why, but like I said, it could just be my monitor. It could just be my display because on the iPad it looks a lot better. So I'll take it as that. But usually though, on this monitor, colors look fine. So I don't know. I also don't know what's up with this gap here. I don't know if you guys can see this gap in the window. I don't know what this is meant to be. It's like that the window asset hasn't been placed properly. Yeah, look, it's not just there. It's across the whole thing. There's like a gap. Pretty sure you guys can see that. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know if it... Does it have... I know these are on the 710. Pardon me. I know these are on the... Okay, I'll go fuck myself then. Anyway, I know they're on the 710. I don't think those exact... I don't know.
It serves as a vital interchange point for the Mildmay Line.
That road over there,
Through the years,
I have
the Mildmay
used
Line
so
has
many
undergone
times. I've cycled up there
significant
so many times.
In the early 2000s,
That
the
bridge
service
I've
was
crossed
integrated into
countless
London
times. That
Overground's
building is
network,
there,
with
IRL.
improvements made to electrification and accessibility,
That
providing
cylindrical
a more
building I
efficient
know is
route
there,
to
IRL.
London. It was recently renamed from the North London Line to the Mildmay Line. The Mildmay Line was first
That's pretty
electrified
accurate,
in 1916
that little road.
by the London and North Western Railway using the 4th rail 660-volt DC system. This was later upgraded to use...
Usually you can't just clip right through, can you?
In the 1970s. This too was removed in 1996 between Willesden and Camden in favour of using the 25 kilovolt AC overhead system. In preparation for the 2012 Olympics, Stratford underwent major redevelopment. Platforms were expanded and new connections were added to accommodate the influx of passengers.
Yeah, so all these buildings around here are like
Mildmay Line
new
was
builds,
instrumental
new
during the
housing.
games, supporting a reliable
Look
link across the
pretty
city.
good. You got
train we were
the
driving today is a
2012
PR
Olympic Stadium there, which is now West Ham's football ground.
These trains entered service in 2009.
Where those flags are, so I
and
want to
were
get a closer look at.
specifically designed to operate across London Overground's extensive network. Prepare yourself to handle challenging passenger services through North London's diverse neighbourhoods. Experience the hustle of suburban rail as you navigate frequent stops and busy stations.
So on that bridge where that bus is, you won't see buses there. Buses don't use this bridge. Very minor point. Obviously, I don't think Matt didn't finish speaking. Matt didn't finish speaking. It just cut out. I didn't end that. I was waiting until we get to that bridge to see what that looks like. I'm quite familiar with that bridge as well. Okay. Trading. Yeah. So trading module. Then we'll get cracking on. Hello Wayne. How you doing? Hank. How you doing? It looks like the seat pattern meets the new R378 livery, the black ends. See, I don't travel on them. I don't travel on those, so I wouldn't know. They're not. Those are not familiar to me at all.
Module, you'll be learning how to
The original livery ones don't have the green on the seats. So that would be why then. It's just dark. That's how I remember it in my mind. It's darker. So yeah, that makes sense. Sorry for this. Something feels off. The train feels a little bit lower res than most, but there may be lighting issues. Perhaps, but I am using a lighting enhancement mod.
Take a seat in the driver's position so that you can prepare the train for service.
I'm using graphics mod. I'm using the latest one from Jetwash that was released today or yesterday, within the last 24 hours. I don't know why the camera's doing the ASR. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest. But yeah, it doesn't usually do that.
The reverser is used to determine the direction of travel. To begin loading passengers, you will need to open the passenger doors. To begin loading
I mean, if you drive any Electrostar, you'll be somewhat familiar. There's minor differences, but yeah. Found myself clipping through the back wall of the cab when driving. Oh, brother, that's not good. Not while driving. And you're on console, right? So it's not like you have the God mode and you've like increased your FOV, and that could be why. Yeah. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. I'll keep an eye out for that. Door open by itself, it did.
As this will let others around you know that this train features a combined power and brake.
GSMR here works. Well, when you say works, you know, it feels so wrong that the door, like the right panel, is floating. Ah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because there's nothing like above it. Yeah, but then you can see it's attached there in it, so should be yeah. But it does look a bit strange. No denying that. Should I turn on AWS? It's on. I've turned on everything using the keybinds. Not like I'm expecting anything to work here, because obviously it's training center. But yeah, everything's on anyway. I turned it on out of habit.
Coast to maintain your speed, reducing energy. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin
not while sitting down and driving, walking. Oh, okay. Even then, that's still disappointing. Not as disappointing as it would have been if it was in the cab, but yeah, that's still disappointing.
The BR Class 378s were built by Bombardier Transportation for use on the London Overground.
Oh, did you say you're trying to turn on AWS? It's going to be over here. Which one is it? Which one is it? There you go. This one on the left. The furthest one on the left. So you got AWS, you need to turn that on. DSD, you need to turn that on. Vigilance, I believe, as well. These three you need to turn on. They'll be off by default, from what I remember on the previous Electrostars. Yeah, Nabil, how's the crew going then? I didn't know you were playing it. How are you finding it? I found AWS really quiet in driving mode. I'll try and keep an ear out for it. Got brakes a few times. Okay. But so you just ASR, to be honest, mate. Yeah, there's no rules. There's no rules. Vigilance could be a touch louder.
The Class 378 has a top speed of 75 miles per hour, or 121 kilometers per hour, and a maximum carrying capacity.
Welcome back, Tommy.
178 passengers.
You don't want to wait for Matt P to stop. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, found it in the end. That's just what I was doing. A clipping occurred. Oh, okay. Yeah, that shouldn't happen. There's no, just saying if it happened in Roblox, you could say okay, yeah, it's flipping Roblox. But this seems on the outside, from the outside, more refined. So I wouldn't expect something like that. And do half a loop more. To be fair, you can kind of like risk going pretty quickly. The brakes on these are quite good, I think. Well, the brakes on the other ones are good. 377s, 387. Yeah, the audio. Yeah, that could be a little bit louder. So could the dings and rings. I didn't even notice ASR. I was just looking at stuff inside the train. But if there is missing OHLE on the training center, that is diabolical. The one thing that's consistent, the one thing that's in the game by default, the one thing that was in the free version of the game. If that's got bugs like that, or missing OHLE or whatever it may be, then boy oh boy.
You're now approaching the station, so prepare to slow down the train.
Now, why did it feel like it was necessary to remove the objective marker at that moment in time? What is that image? I have never seen that image for the station. Usually it will just be stop, right? I've never seen like a station image. Is that new? I guess so. Yeah, I'm used to seeing that. The stop, like the stop hand. Hey, hello Tim. How you doing, mate? Off today. Nice, man. Enjoy yourself. Rest up, man. Don't overwork yourself today. Actually use it as an off day. You can hear tube trains at West Hampstead louder than sounds in your own cab. I mean, to be honest, Simon, I don't know how much developers themselves, like from third-party studios or whoever it may be, have in terms of that. As in, I don't know if it's a core issue or not, but that is something we deal with as a problem often, quite often.
Now that the train has stopped, you can open the passenger doors.
Remember the training center doesn't have the TS-25 track shadows. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the track shadows. I can't even see them at the moment. I don't see any shadows.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train. Good work. That.
Oh yeah. We just did what we just did was the route introduction, right? That bug with the speech repeating, the subtitles showing up again and again has been there since Mittenwald Ban, and now on top of that coming over to this one, now the audio gets cut off. Continue with bureaucracy. You got a new personal ID. Oh god, it sounds like a headache. Ah yes, coasting is a method. Yeah. At this point, I should be ashamed. It's not. I can't recite it off by heart. Sorry, not journey. Journey mode. Cool. Usually these start with a scenario though, right? So we got gold in this one. Nice. Don't know how we couldn't. Right, gold rush to Stratford. Okay, we do start off with this scenario, but this is an interesting one. Route learning. Join a driving instructor on a route learning run from Stratford to Worcester Junction, covering key operational details, speed limits, and points of interest along the Mildmay Line. Okay, we haven't gotten anything like this before. Okay, I'm with it for now. I'm curious. It's a good idea, you know. It's a good idea to do a scenario like this for those who want to drive like Hudless and stuff, and just for you to get familiarized with the route. Only the second race of the summit so far. Okay, fair enough. The handling of the cars is interesting, but I don't know if it's a general change or just a new Red Bull cars. Okay, fair enough. Good to see you. I'm your driving instructor for today's route learning service. You'll be taking control of this Class 378 overground train, driving from Stratford to Willesden Junction. Along the way, I'll guide you through some key operational points, signals, speed limits, and I can never get to the end of it. But I get the gist. You guys get the gist. We move. Right, before it asked me to do it. Oh, hello, Lamb. Hello, love. I was going to say ma'am and then love, and I said lamb. Stratford is one of London's busiest transport hubs, especially after its redevelopment for the 2012 Olympics. I'll tell you guys in a second. We've got services from all over calling here. London Underground, National Rail, and of course... Relax. We've got services from all over calling here. London Underground, National Rail, and of course... I guess London Overground. What I was going to say is that, yeah, bro, you lot, Stratford before the Olympics was a poo hole. Absolute poo hole. And it was completely transformed after for the Olympics. Completely transformed. But, yeah, it was not what you see it as today. It was the ghetto. From here, you'll see trains heading towards destination like Shenfield. Yep, on the Elizabeth line. A train I've taken often. Or central London on the Jubilee. Okay, not line. And central lines. Our focus today is the North London line, taking us westbound through Hackney, Camden, and eventually to Willesden Junction. Is that it? Thank you very much. Wait. Just for it to show up again. Just for it to show up again anyway. Ah. Puta di madre. Why can't you... So you can do vigilance from here, but you can't touch anything else. Oh, I have to get closer. Okay, but I was about as far from these as I was to that. So why was I able to do one and not the other? How long am I holding it for? Usually it will say press and hold for this many seconds. Like, is it... Can I let go? I could. But you didn't tell me to. I need to remove you, and I need to remove the stop marker. Before I see it and it annoys me, I need to get rid of it. Take the reverser to forwards. And apply some power. Having a nice long freight run down to Innsbruck. Nice. Wait, when did I open the doors? I must have done it by accident. One good thing about that is that it does cut off when you do waste. Yeah, true. Maybe that's why it hasn't, like, cemented itself into my brain. What's going on? I still can't move. What's the issue? The pantograph isn't up. Now it's up. Why wasn't it up? Okay, what's going on? It started moving for a second, then it stopped. Should have seen Stratford in the 90s. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. They're not Scotia's by DLC. It performs terribly on consoles, especially bad on Xbox. Doesn't PS5 have texture glitches as well? Okay, right now, right. So we sorted out the pantograph issue. I don't know why we're not moving right now. Put it into neutral. Put it back into forward. I don't know why we're not moving, boys. I don't know why we're not moving. We've got power. You can hear, obviously, things going on in the background. I can't tell you why we're not moving. We're in forwards. PS5 is blurry at times. Yeah, that's been a thing for a while. I'm gonna restart this. I don't know. Maybe it was me. Maybe it's me that's broken it somehow. I don't know. I'll wait for it to say get moving before I turn on AWS and vigilance. I need to get a haircut, man. Gonna get one tomorrow morning, hopefully. And that massive gap between, it should be one ends, the other one starts. There's no need for any gap. That's been happening for a few DLCs now, if not from the beginning of TSW 5. All right, here we go. Finally, all right, master key to on. I'm gonna do as it says. Reverse it to neutral. Press and hold the AUX on button. Aux on. That's done. Press and hold the AC system select button. That's this one. There you go. The lights come on. Don't need to wait for any other light. It's just going to be that. Press and hold the pantograph up button. Nope. That one. Okay, we've now got power. They run in. Put the train to forward. Okay, now I'm going to get power. So now I'm going to turn on the others. And let's see if it will just work as it should. There we go. There we go. Not sure what I did differently. I don't think there was anything I did differently. But I'm not going to say anything. We're moving. That's the main thing. March is going to be expensive or not. Both of the other two routes come in. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully they're up to standard. Many people are excited for them. So hopefully they meet expectations. Hopefully they meet expectations, man. It would be really cool for everyone to get, a quality DLC, especially one that people have been looking for a while. Pretty sure the Dutch route has got a lot more. Hold on, I'm not gonna hit the brakes. I'm just gonna put the throttle to neutral, to off. It's as if the brakes are on, but they're obviously not. There's no other brakes other than that. I feel like we're slowing down way too quickly. We're now in a 1.6% gradient and. That's the only thing keeping you from buying a damn texture. But yeah, I can imagine, man. You've bought a console that's very, very capable, and then it's embarrassing, man. Okay, we going uphill, and I didn't notice, because now it seems okay. That bus just drifts around that corner. Holy moly. That was sick. Definitely get the Cardiff route and the London route. Yeah. As are a lot of people. I just hope that... Yeah, man. I just don't want it to be a disaster, man. As we leave Stratford, let's go over the signalling system we'll be working with. The North London line is equipped with 4 aspect LED signals, a common setup on Britain's rail network. These signals provide 4 different aspects: green, yellow, double yellow, and red, each giving important instructions. Green mean... What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? What's actually the point? There's no point trying to read this, man. Why do I get so many Burger King eggs? Dude, look at my username. You know what, Hank? Honestly, probably. Probably. Listen, these advertisers take everything into consideration. Your traffic, what you're into, your name. I've cycled that so many times by that river. Yeah, oh my god. So 100% they look at your name, see burger, and think, yes, this is a customer. Are we not stopping here? We just go via. It says go via. It just says go via. So I'm going to continue going. It doesn't say to stop. I do like the foliage. One thing that's really stuck out to me is the foliage. It's quite, honestly, quite realistic in the way it comes almost into the track a little bit. The subtitles are all over the place. All over the place. There's some nice ones where the 628 gets up to 4 clips. Sounds so good at 20 kilometers. Really? I should give it a go, man. That's really so exciting. You get excluded the Vectron too. Oh, is that confirmed now? I must have missed that in the article. That's nice. Can you also redeem a TSW3 DLC if you win? Can I ask why you would want to redeem a TSW3 DLC, Hank? I believe you have at least TSW4, don't you? But yes, I guess so. If you can send me a link to the page where you can buy it, yes. You don't have TSW5 yet. Why? Why? It was free for months. Why? You might as well have got it, man. Then you'd have it. You'd have all the DLCs that you already have anyway, and any new ones. So like, if you wanted this, for example, you wouldn't be able to enjoy it. I don't get why people didn't. I don't get why people didn't pick it up. You know. What do you mean free? Question mark. TSW5 was free for months, and they marketed it to until we were sick. They marketed it until we were sick, and I mentioned it and a lot of times. Like, we spoke about it on stream as well. Unless you're trolling, are you trolling me? I don't expect you to troll me. I know Domi likes to troll me. Absolutely disappointing. Design a scenario meant for learning and reading at the game. Yeah. That's especially why I'm disappointed. That's especially why I'm disappointed. I'd be disappointed anyway, but it's a fact that the whole point of this scenario is for you to learn, for you to read, for you to, you know. That's really, really disappointing. And it's not like I'm reading it slowly either. I'm trying to read it at a pace that's quick enough, but also slow enough for it to be clear for you guys. I'm not sitting here trying to spell out each word, trying to pronounce each word letter by letter. I didn't get a ding. That was meant to give us a ding. But we didn't get one. Hank, I refuse to believe you're being serious. I refuse to believe you're being serious. There's just no way that anybody that actively plays TSW after the release of TSW5 is not aware that there was a free version of it. Absolutely no way. Impossible. Impossible. I refuse to believe it. I can't. I refuse. Doesn't test games back at it again. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like, I had this issue before when I used to complain a lot, right? And then I just kind of accepted that the game is what it is. But I think it's valid to make these current points. And it sounds like I'm being moany, and it sounds like I'm just trying to be negative. But I'm not. I'm just like, that's very poor. Like, it's a bug, cool. But in this particular scenario, where like Nabil said, the whole point is for you to learn. That's the whole point of this whole scenario. So couldn't they make... I don't know how much power Johannes had over it, but if he did, then couldn't he do it? If not, couldn't he raise it up with Dovetail or whoever once this thing was tested? It's made this... It's turned this scenario into nothing but an A to B run. An express service or an ECS move. Hank, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Because even if you're not active on the forums where they kept saying it over and over again, I'm sure you read all the roadmaps. And at the bottom of every single roadmap until they stopped it, they were saying it. almost in every article. They were like I said, they marketed it until I felt sick. But I hear it. It was free, so you know, fair, fine, get your bag. I spoke about it many times on stream, mentioned it. So yeah, that's crazy. Surely that's clipping. Surely we're clipping. That's very close. Oh my god. I don't think we did clip it eventually, but oh my god, that was really close. Hello, Dan. Quite disappointed this route seems rushed. Train is very basic on the modeling. What I think, well, I've already raised my complaints about the subtitles for these scenarios and their bugginess and glitchiness. I'll be very honest. I'm currently playing this game at 1440p, which is not native resolution to my monitor, so I'm getting everything at a lower resolution than otherwise intended. So I'm going to maybe try it out off stream, play at 4K, max it out, and see everything as intended again. But in terms of modeling, as of now, from what I can tell, everything looks okay. Only thing I've noticed is a bit low quality is the DLR, but again, that model has literally just come from Transport Fever, so there's no lights on it or anything. The colors are not what I'm used to, having used this train very often. Inside like the passenger section, the colors are a bit off. They should be a bit darker, and that was confirmed by Simon with regards to the pattern on the seats that was used. The sounds for like the alert, so bells, dings, rings, anything of the sort, the clicks even, are a little bit too quiet for me. So far, the foliage, I'm very, very, very impressed with the foliage. The Camden area has done quite poorly. Camden, from the bridge to the area. Apparently, I haven't seen the area, but I've seen the bridge, and the bridge has done quite poorly for what it is. It's not just like any bridge. It's actually quite a... If you know the bridge, you know the bridge. And you'll know that it's a bit disappointing that it wasn't modelled properly. And I don't think it would have been a lot of work either. It's literally blue with the writing Camden Road? Or just Camden, one of them, written on it. And I don't think that would have taken much effort. Even if you're not going to use the exact correct bridge texture, cool. But use what we have and at least make it resemble its real life counterpart. So that's a little bit disappointing. But aside from that, I can't speak on anything else because you're seeing me play it for the first time and we're only 40 minutes into the stream. And I didn't start playing it until about like 20 minutes into the stream. So yeah, that's how much I can say so far. No, thank you, Nabil. Hank, no, there's no could be. I remember that conversation. I promise you, it's not a could be. That conversation happened. I'm surprised he put the crossings in. The little things on the roads. But yeah, I remember that. I specifically remember that. Because I don't remember who I spoke to. I remember having that conversation. But yeah, it makes sense that it would have... Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much the absolute base version costs, but I'm sure even on the Dovetail Live, Hank, on the Dovetail Live, the Dovetail Direct, Dovetail Live, whatever the hell it's called, they mentioned it. That was like a big part of it. No, there's no way. You see that pen from Men in Black or whatever it is, yeah, that makes erasers of memory. Someone's used that on you. Someone's used that pen on you. I'm seeing new NPC, so for example, at Stratford, when I spawned into Stratford earlier on, just to try out the route, make sure it works, there was like a couple, like, with like the guy's hand over his girl's shoulder. I've never seen that before, so there's some new, like, NPC and is that animation? Animation position, however you want to pronounce it, whatever you want to call it. Just kind of cool, but I would rather they just actually fix the passengers before bringing in fancy stuff like that. Because yeah, cool, it's all nice and well that we've got people, it's a fella over there, that we've got people doing cool things while they're sitting down, but why are passengers still walking onto the tracks? And sometimes coming with you to the depot, or just not getting onto the train at all in a way that doesn't make any sense. It's priorities, man. Priorities are always all over the gaff. It's always a priorities all over the place, man. Like, they will do things that are good, but at the wrong time. A blessing before its time is a curse. And it honestly ends up being more of a curse than a blessing, because it's like, cool, you actually had the time to do this fancy BS, but you couldn't do the most basic, not most basic, but the more important thing of not bloody allowing passengers to walk off. Where's the 710? Where's the 710? Why is the 378 here? No tail lights, no nothing. The 378s don't run that line. That's pure 710. I think there's very rarely, maybe, but I've never, in all my time that I've been using the Goblin line or the Suffragette line, I've never seen a 378. And the 710 is in the game, like, it's layered. It lays onto this route, so I'm not quite sure. I don't understand that. I don't understand why there's a 378 sitting there. Such a balanced and fair answer. Thank you, Dan. I do try my best to remain that. And if you guys feel like I'm being biased or unfair or whatever, please do let me know. Because perhaps there's a reason for why I said what I said, or perhaps I've truly diverted a little bit. Thank you, Dan, for responding to ASR. Yeah, that's basically it, to be honest. Nabil, listen, Nabil's got a gift here. This guy, I'm telling you lot, yeah. Sometimes he's done it on stream. Sometimes he'll do it privately. He'll find a particular moment that happened on a particular day, and it will be a stream. I can't comprehend how you do that. Because I wouldn't even be able to find a stream where a particular thing happened, let alone where within at least 3 hours it happened. Fair enough. Shout out to you, man. Honestly, credit where credit is due. It can only be a gift. I don't know how you do it. Also, a question for me: why am I not wearing glasses anymore? Because I don't need to for something close. Number one, they have no impact on screen usage. Number two, they're for distance. I can't see and things that are further away very well. So anything that's close, I don't need it at all. There's a 378 sub for the 710 on West Coast Main Line. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Because they haven't added layers to the scenarios. If they haven't added layers to scenarios, what can excuse that? Because we've had plenty of scenarios where layered trains have shown face. So how? If I'm making that up, please let me know. But I'm so certain, like, a big part of scenarios is you see layers, you see special services. Like, that's what they use a lot of these scenarios for. So I what? It's cool to see Johannes has put effort into making NPCs walk around the world, making it feel a bit more alive. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the foliage. This is the level of foliage that I'd usually get from a mod. So to see it done, firsthand, it's impressive. Oh, this is where the Chiltern Main Line is. I wonder if we can catch any 166s. Ah, we're moving away. Nah, I can't see anything. I don't want to go too far away. Chiltern Main Line would be cool to have in game. Something a little different. Some diesel action. Without it being from the 80s. I had a rough idea of a time period this happened. Bro, even then, I'm not going to lie, even then, it's still very impressive. Either way. Yeah, same. I don't have an issue with any particular train, but as someone being quite familiar with the area, it stood out to me like that. And I was also expecting to see a 710 sitting there. I thought, as a scenario, they're going to try and make it as full as possible. So they're probably going to put a train at Gospel Oak. And for it to be that was quite disappointing. I didn't know that he had the Elizabeth Line license as well. It's quite cool. So he got Elizabeth Line licensing, DLR license. So realistically, we could get the Elizabeth Line. No, when I say we could get, I mean it's possible. I'm sure if TFL have allowed the branding, then I'm sure they would allow the route. I know some people have mentioned that it would be kind of cool getting the DLR in game. I promise you. Not only, yes, it's possible for it to be driven manually, but it's not. And also, I'll be honest, where it drives as well is quite boring. It cuts through like Docklands area, so you get some water and new builds, and it's like you cut through Canary Wharf and the skyscrapers above you. It depends what branch anyway, but there is a branch of DLR that does cut through Canary Wharf, so it can be cool. But it's one of those lines, if it was to ever come into the game, I can't see it being priced appropriately and that price being any more than like 20 quid. In my honest opinion. Which people will have things to say about because, but work has been put into it and red, and yes, they're not wrong, but it's not like, I can't explain it, man. I don't know, it's just not a route worth like not even 25 pounds. It's a small little train. It is kind of like it is kind of cool because it starts off like underground and then you make your way out, and then like I said, you can either cut through Canary Wharf, or you can go towards Stratford. Yeah, I don't know. The only way I'd accept it if it was to come at full price would be if they had all the branches. But that was it. Quite short-lived. It is a shame that it does, there's no debate in it. I think whether, no matter what side of the fence you're on, whether you you understand it being cut quite short, or whether you don't, it's a shame that it is. But from what I've seen from the cab, I'm impressed. From what I've seen from the cab, I didn't do much third-person POV and looking around, but from what I've just seen through the cab, I'm personally happy with it. Zero interest in what, Nabil? The DLR? Yeah, again, I'd have no excitement. I've taken it millions of times. I'm very familiar with where it goes, all of that, and I would have zero excitement for it. So yeah. I've never noticed the doors go inside the train. I thought they come out and slide. I've never paid attention to that in real life. Malawi, I wish we could continue on, man. Then he'd be going towards west, which is in my heart forever. Well. Excuse me. Bronze. Hello? I did everything. Why bronze? I got minus 500 points for speeding. Okay. Does that warrant a bronze, though? Correct cab setup. I mean, N8. I had correct cab setup. Usually I'm not fussed about stuff like that, but bronze, that's disrespectful. Nabil, I forgot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest. I forgot. I genuinely forgot to install GTA. But then I wondered to myself, oh, am I really gonna play it though? Am I really gonna play it? Am I really gonna play it? No, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't want to spend so much time installing it, use up so much room, 200 gig, and then I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna play it much. I'll be honest. I don't think I'm gonna play it. Yeah, but they were just speeding Dan, but they were just. I wasn't really. I know. I'm looking at chat, so I'll use that as my scapegoat. You guys are my scapegoat. The only one way to find out. No. Well, yes, technically you're right, but no. Bronsbury Park. I like that. Yes. Credit where credit's due. It is right doors, right? Yeah. All right, I haven't set up the cab yet. Before I set up the cab, then in that case, see from the 377, you could do it from like, I think you could do it from the driver's seat, if not for that door in the way. This one has to go all the way up in his grill, which I guess ultimately is more realistic. You know what though? I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm happy to have a capital star, because I am familiar with these trains as well. I'm happy to have a capital star that. Oh, where was the junction? Sorry, I didn't even like really think that, but I just realized it. Because in TSC, obviously we had one. I never downloaded the 378 from Alan Thompson. Sorry, Armstrong Powerhouse. Sorry, Armstrong Powerhouse. And with the default version of the 378, if you guys ever drove it, there were no coasting sounds, and there was quite a lot of coasting to do. So the driving sounds were fine, but when you get to coasting, there would be silence, nothing. And it was really off-putting, really, really off-putting, and it really stood out. And I always wanted to have that problem fixed, and it was just, it was never fixed. So I'm happy to finally experience it properly, if that makes sense. 91 gigabytes is crazy, Dommy, but it makes sense, mate. COD is like more. Forza Horizon 5 is 170, I think. I am using the ballast mod, Dan, yes. Long stick DLC in car. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, for the things. Oh my god. She's using proper AI now. Really? Why would it be different to like the previous one we did? Hello, Sammy. How you doing, mate? Having all TSW DLC stores hundreds of gigabytes. Yeah, that too. I think my install is 200. I think 200 and something. South London Network is goated. I'm sorry. South London Network is goated. Again, I say that from a very biased point of view. Because it's another one that I'm familiar with, but yeah. And there is a section of the overground that goes through there as well. That uses capital stars as well. It doesn't use the 710. My TSW DLC for is 279. Oh, snap. What? How? Do you, Dan's... Wait, is that just TSW 5? Because I just noticed I need to delete my TSW 4 and 3 folders. I still have them. They're just taking up space. That is true, Wayne. That's true. You do raise a good point. Well, number one, I'm not reviewing it. Number one. However, you do raise a good point. But I don't have anything for foliage. I'm pretty sure ballast is literally just ballast, and I haven't mentioned anything about the ballast. I'm pretty sure the foliage is as is out of the door. Get ready for a trade show. Nice one, man. Good luck. Hope it goes well. Sweet. Yeah, true. I mean, the bill, I haven't even checked it through Steam. So, yeah, however big it is with every single DLC minus Holiday Express, that's how big my folder would be. Not to count as well tens at least tens of gigabytes of mods on top. So, my entire TSW folder is just ridiculous at this point. I need to check it. I'll check it after the stream if I remember. Oh, hello, Zed. I didn't buy it, my friend. I'm going to emergency. Again, I blame chat. I was looking like... I knew the station was coming, but I was like locked into chat. I don't know why I was so locked in. Anyway, I still blame you guys. No, I'm using high, dummy. I'm using what's appropriate for my GPU. I refuse to push it anymore until I have a second PC, which, now that I've paid off everything I need to pay off and paid all my bills and whatever, it's no longer as likely as it was last week. So I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I could put money towards a new PC still, but I have a goal that I want to be at financially before my next pay, and I will be really hurting that goal if I buy a second PC. So I don't know. Why is that tree floating? So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And there are a few more things that I need to put expenses towards. So oh god, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's rough. I am properly budgeting this month though, which I don't usually do, so hopefully that will help. But yeah, when I do get that second PC, which is my absolute priority right now for anything regarding streaming and just LWD Adnan in general, that is my priority. And yeah, well, as soon as I can do that, then I'll be back up playing at max resolution, and I'll be more than happy to get Beast, because I've used Beast by myself, and Beast in 4K ultra, like just maxed game, completely maxed out, obviously without the sky quality being maxed out, as is advised, and I was fine on Mitten World Ban of all routes. So this PC has no problem playing this game at as high as possible settings. But as the minute I start streaming, the minute I open OBS, I don't even need to be streaming. The minute OBS is also open, it's wraps. LSZ, I bought a couple DLCs like 2 months ago, but before that, I'll keep it real, I haven't bought a DLC since TSW. Did I buy anything for TSW 4? There's a 166. No, I don't know if I bought any DLCs for TSW 4. So either early TSW 4 or TSW 3. $375, then that's what I'm dealing with. 375 gigabytes. Wow. Holy smokes. If you guys somehow haven't seen the title, if somehow you're not seeing the messages that are coming up every so often, there is a giveaway on today for a DLC of your choice. For TSW. If you don't have TSW 5, if you don't have TSW 4, if you don't have TSW 3, then for whatever TSW you have, as long as it's TSW on Steam as well, then the giveaway is for you. So enter it, and yeah, there's no limitations. completely up to you what DLC you want. So just type in ! Enter in chat. It should work for YouTube. I know it works for Twitch. And yeah, good luck, man. No strings attached. Just like, sorry, just enter. I don't need to follow me. Don't follow me. Subscribe. Don't subscribe. I don't give a toss. Yes, LZ. Scream it from the rooftops. You especially. Confessing crimes. I mean, not the first time. I'm very much an open book. The only things I will not say or will not mention are things that are things that have to do with something happening at present. It's a blessing and a curse. You thought you heard me on the underground the other day? No, it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. Although one of my not goals, but like bucket lists is to be a voice of an announcement. I've been wanting to do that since I was working as a cleaner at Battersea. So I do want to do that at some point. Now, if you heard me through somebody's radio, it's possible. But if it's like over the station speakers, no, not yet, not yet. Well, it will happen. It will happen. Not yet, though. I don't think there's any particular reason. It's just that usually it's whoever is a supervisor or a manager at a station that would like basically whoever's sitting in the control room that will usually voice that. I'm pretty sure if I ask, maybe, if I ask nicely, but like yeah, usually it would just be whoever's sitting in the control room. You know, the thing is, though, ASR, I don't know who would be in charge of that. I don't know whether that would be... Like, it wouldn't be Dovetail's issue. Dovetail don't give a toss what Discord says person's playing. So I'm pretty sure it's from a Discord angle. But then even then, usually it's automatically set. So, it does make you question why that's that. Why didn't it do it from TSW3 to TSW4? Why didn't it do it from TSW2 to TSW3? So, yeah, it's quite interesting. Why would it be... Oh, BTG issue. Why would it be a DTG issue? Discord has nothing to do with Dovetail Games. There's no reason why it would be a Dovetail issue. LS said... Again, I still feel like I need to play at native resolution so I can really see the quality of stuff. But after running it, at least from what I've seen in the cab, pardon me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, absolutely. I rate it. Comes with its problems, for sure. But all in all, I rate it. Again, sorry, not again, but you could question value, but that's always going to be personal and subjective. Is it worth paying however much root costs? I don't know how much it costs. It's gonna be something for you to figure out. Yeah, but ASR, I'm pretty sure that's also the Yeah, like you said, yes, yes, yes. So it's a shame for TSW4 to 3 and from 3 to 2. So why didn't it do the same thing for them? I don't know. But it's definitely not a Dovetail issue. Dovetail definitely not. Dovetail Discord and Dovetail two completely separate entities. Top 10 biggest DLCs. Thank you, Nabil, for that info. There you go. How much? Let me see where this one is there. Surely it's going to be there, right? It's not interesting. It's not. This ain't top 10 for biggest root for biggest file size. Interesting. I know it's short, but there's a lot going on. Notice there's only 4 and 5 routes. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You do have TSW5, Hank? How? Did you have it all along and you just forgot that you bought it, or have you just purchased it, or what? What was the bigger difference between 4 and 3 ASR? Oh, well, the thing is, Hank, technically, when TSW5 first came out, people moved the files for the core route, so San Bernardino, West Coast Main Line, and San Bernardino, West Coast Main Line, and Frankfurt, the Frankfurt route. They moved them to the TSW4 folder, and they could play them. They could play them on TSW4. So honestly, I would not be surprised if you could play. If you had TSW5, moved the file for this to your TSW4 folder or your TSW3 folder even, I'm pretty certain you'd be able to play it. There you go. The 710 is where it should be now. Really, really weird. Really weird. And honestly, I really hope that they do layer the 378 into Goblin line, into the Suffragette line, so that it could appear here. Because it's annoying as someone who knows the route to see 710s running on this section of track. If DLC is only 6 gig, I'm surprised. I honestly thought it'd be much bigger, at least double. 12 gig, maybe not double, but a little bit bigger, maybe closer to like 10. But didn't you say, ASO, that there was a bigger difference between 4 and 3? And I'm saying it wasn't a big change. It's just a couple extra features, man. What, route hopping? I guess the map. And the map is a big change, to be fair. But like, with everything, basically, with all the features that they've brought, they could all have been on TSW2. As far as I understand it, they're just like features that you could just tick on like Unreal Engine and stuff. Photo mode. There's nothing like the current state of TSW in 5 with all the features and everything could all be TSW2. Like there's no, there's no like big difference. Okay, some shaky performance here. Hello, Raphael. Where are the spawn passengers? I don't understand the question. Where are the spawn passengers? Oh, look, there's a BT tower in front of us. Could you maybe say it a little bit differently, Raphael, so I could understand? Even though this route is impressive for a one-man project, the player don't really care whether it's one project or regular one. It's the same quality. Yeah, you know what? That's a completely valid point. I absolutely hear that. I'm someone who will take it into consideration for certain topics, but that is a view I completely understand. Simra's almost 71 gig. That makes sense. I think that makes sense. Hello, Unicum. My computer destroyed. I have this game every day. So gig. When you say your computer is destroyed, what do you mean, Unicum? Because everything is on your hard drive. So if your hard drive is okay, then you can just move your hard drive to another PC that will have all your stuff. And also, if you've bought everything, whether it's on Steam, whether it's on Epic, they're saved on your either your Steam profile or your Epic profile. So whenever you get a new PC, you'll be able to install them again. Only fixed passengers from the scene and those who stay on the train appear in the sliders. No boarding and disembarking at stations. Oh, okay, Raphael. Okay. Well, I haven't looked outside during the stations, so we can do that at Camden Road, which is our next stop, and we can have a look. But that issue affects all the routes. It's not just a DLC specific issue. That is a core issue. And so if it does appear here, to be honest, expect it to, because I believe it happened during the preview stream. So expect it to happen here, because they haven't fixed that problem yet. For whatever reason. Ah, little rooftop bar. Cheeky. Love me a rooftop bar. Yeah, but ASR, that all could have been added to CSW3. So there wasn't a huge difference. It's the same foundation. That all could have been added. There's nothing that really differentiates at the heart and at the core TSW 4 and 3. Performance isn't great, I'll tell you that much. I'm not gonna lie, performance isn't great. Now, could I just beam from my side? Absolutely. But I know how well this game can run. So I don't know. Even as I'm streaming. Because that's the reason why I'm at 1440p and not 4K. The achievements for NLL are still under hidden, even though the DLC has already been released. And is that like, I don't know if that could be a Steam issue. Is that a TSW issue? Who knows? TSW 5 sucks because it loads the textures and the game freezes most of the time. Yeah, starters have been a problem since forever. Valid point. Passengers arriving and boarding. Oh snap! I was gonna look at passengers. I don't know whether any left or got on. I know these are just sitting. These don't move. So these passengers that are actually doing certain things, they don't move. Sorry, I was meant to look out for that at the station, and I completely forgot. I'll keep an eye out for it at the next one, and then we'll see if passengers depart and enter the train. They don't LZ? We'll see. Okay, ASR. I hear you. Fit Girl Repack. What's that? Is that just like a pirated version? Passengers don't do anything on this route. Well, there are some on the train, no? We've got passengers on the train. So have those just been on the train like from the beginning? Usually, Unicum. Usually I play at 4K Ultra, but for streaming I play at 1440p. I think Ultra. But I am using a bunch of mods, so that is something to bear in mind. That affect the game visually. Separate version of all the DLCs. Okay, cool. Rate for the route out of 10 as a whole gameplay experience, or just like the route itself with the detail and stuff compared to Goblin Line. I think again I could be biased because I was more familiar, or I am more familiar with the Goblin Line than this. As a whole experience, for me personally, it's Goblin Line. Dropping FPS like crazy, yeah. Right, I have overshot a little bit, but let's have a look at the passengers anyway. This is, oh, I'm stuck in a train. Okay, no, okay, yeah, fair enough. No, nothing happens. Why is that? Is that something that's been? Is it something that's been acknowledged by Dovetail? This was my bench. I'd sit right here. This was my spot. For me, the lack of movement in the stations break the immersion of the train. It could warn the rest of the passengers and everyone wants to buy it. I don't think I don't think it's meant to be the case though, Raphael. I think it's a bug. During the previous stream, we had as mentioned not having console dev kits, but was assured by QA that everything was running well on console. Well, this isn't just a console issue. Clearly. I wonder, low-key, yeah. I wonder if they've intentionally. Again, this is I'm being a conspiracy theorist here. I've got my tinfoil hat on. I wonder if, with all the recent incidents of passengers walking into tracks and doing dangerous things, if Dovetail have put something in the code to just stop dynamic passengers altogether until they figure it out. Again, it's a complete conspiracy theory, but I don't think it's completely loco. They acknowledge they released a 40 DLC. Hey, more people. QA is non-existent, so yeah, because guess why they said it was fine. Ay. Why did they deny him a dev kit? Oh, I guess they didn't. Maybe they didn't necessarily deny him, but okay. Thank you very much for the subscription, Raphael. Appreciate you. Yeah, almost there. Almost there. The loading bar has been at 90, 99 for a while. I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting like a wow. I'm not getting a wow factor. I'm not getting. I'm not getting. I'm just playing TSW. It's just another day playing TSW. I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting anything. The layering's really cool. The layering's really nice. It's nice to see that there's activity and stuff, but I don't know. I'm just not really getting anything, man. I'm going to put the game up to 4K. If performance is terrible, then I will change it back. But I just want to give it a go. Because I'm someone who's very sensitive to visuals, it can make a bigger difference to my experience than it would be for the next person, and I just wonder if that's sort of getting in the way a little bit. And yes, the resolution on your guys' end is going to be a bit funky for a hot sec. I will fix it. Whoa. Okay. 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 Why did I lose my Twitch chat? Twitch chat? Yeah, Twitch chat. Did you get a wow factor from Mittelwald? Absolutely, absolutely. Were you not there when I was streaming it? I absolutely got a wow factor from Mittelwald Barn. Same train, just changed a bit. Same sound as us. Did you buy it before this stream or after you saw it here, Ella said? Yeah, I guess ultimately it is average. Yeah. Yeah. But like I'm impressed about the layers. I'm impressed about the layering. I am. Again, the foliage. I'm very impressed with the foliage. Surprisingly, well, I'm surprised that it's as good as it is. I mean, just a feel though, man. But yeah, like you guys are saying, it's just a normal London route. Like, there's not anything. Yeah. I don't know what it is about the suffragette line that filled me with joy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think you can refund on PS PlayStation as well. It's just more of a it's more work. I'd like some more sounds, you know. I don't know what, but I'd like some more. Like, I feel like this is really quiet right now. Like when I'm coasting, I can hear the train a little bit, but there's no. How can I explain it? There's no moving sound. Even being a passenger on a train, there are sounds. Like I remember trains moving and you're just hearing sounds. You're hearing sounds. I don't know whether somehow the cabs, what's the word? Like the sounds of it's more like sound detonated, if that's a word. But I just feel like the sound missing during like coasting. Maybe the TSC version was accurate after all. Refunding on PS5 is a huge issue. I recommend reading about Reddit. Okay. Well, I just know about it from reading like on the forum people's experiences. Like it's possible, it's just a bit of a headache. The foliage is beautiful and so is the sunlight. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Sunlight, I guess I don't know. I'm using mods in it, so my perception might be a bit skewed. But yeah, foliage is just beautiful. We haven't seen any freight. I don't know how often freight runs here, but I saw some at Stratford, but I guess it goes off to a different. It was going off to a different line. Are consoles dying, Raphael? Are those facts, or are those I feel like? I don't think consoles are dying. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think consoles are dying. You can't, for just gaming alone, you cannot beat the just the ease of use of a console. You reckon it is LSD? I disagree, man. I don't think so. I think there's definitely more than ever people move into PC for sure. But to say consoles are dying, I don't think so. I wouldn't put my money on it. Think about how many kids have consoles. Like a parent's not gonna kids could not give less of a toss about building a PC or getting a gaming PC. The parents the same. Easy, get a kid a PlayStation. That's it. Easy to use. Does what you need it to do. That's it. You don't really have a gaming PC unless you're into you're into PCs already, or you're like maybe, I don't know, hardcore gamer in a way. Yeah, but I just feel like you have to be a specific type of person. Whatever type you are varies, but a type of person to be gaming on PC. Yeah, this passenger thing is really odd, isn't it? So is this across all platforms then? PC, Xbox, PlayStation, where there just aren't any passengers? Is that why they've? The thing is, what worries me and makes me think this may not be a bug is that there's actually a lot of static NPCs, more so than ever, that actually make the station look full. That's what worries me and makes me think this is intentional. With the AMD GPU release, at least PC game and all prices back. We'll wait and see. It's sounding positive, especially the statement they made about widely available stock, because that's ultimately where price increases come from. But we'll see. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but it's definitely looking good. When are they expected to release, Wayne? You've got no passengers on your train, Ellis said. Well, the thing is, I've got passengers, but I think they're just passengers that spawned with the train. Oh, got some grime, some dirt. Bro, already got traffic lights, crossings. Like, he's gone in, Like, it's a live world, I'll give that to a little bus depot. I'll give it to him. He's put in work, man, but ultimately, I just feel like it's the TSW-ness that lets it down rather than the route, if that makes sense. Issues with passengers, little issues we had earlier with the scenario. I don't know why the train didn't move, by the way. That was interesting at the beginning of that scenario. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm playing the Sky on Ultra. I don't think I touched the Sky settings. I need to take it down if I haven't. Okay, I did touch it. Okay. Wow, man. And the irony of Matt saying during the stream, not just Matt, but like Matt and Johannes making a statement of, oh man, it's hard to play this game in like first person because you get distracted by the views and this and that and the scenery. And it's like, okay, well, in third person, what you're also going to see is that a train pulls up to the station, no one gets on, no one gets off. But again, the guy's put in effort, man. I'm not going to lie. The guy's put in effort. I don't think I don't think you can debate that. I don't think there's much to debate. LSZ, have you ever seen these, bro? Or Sammy, have you guys ever seen these? Where have they got this asset from? This is not an oyster reader. What is this? It always bothers me when I see it, man. I've never seen anything like it anywhere. I think the Brunswick doors, the Brunswick gates, pretty much on point. The red buses go through walls and other cars. And they also drift, Dan. They also drift. Tomorrow? Ah, okay. Well, I'll be paying attention to the reviews then. Or maybe we'll see. If I happen to watch some YouTube, then I'll probably this is definitely a school. Then I'll definitely have a gander. Looks too luxury to be in East London. Looks too luxury to be in London, point blank period. They've used it before for a London route. I don't bloody remember which one it was. But yeah, I don't know why they do it, especially because they've got oyster assets. So I don't know. That's a weird one, man. Considering Johannes has been going in with the detail, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. They're on point on the suffragette line. It's missing something, boys. It's missing something. I can't put a finger to it, man. I can't tell you what it is, but it's missing something. For me, and anyways, you know, so I'll speak for myself. It's subjective, but it's there. It's nagging at me, man. It's nagging at me. It's something. I can't tell you what it is. Something's missing. I'm trying to hone into what it is, and I can't. See it, say it, sorted. Until I hear that in the game as part of the announcement, I won't be happy. This floor texture's quite good. Quite realistic. I know it's an odd thing to point out, but I don't know. I was looking at it and it just... I felt like I was there. I don't know. It was strange. So I guess fair play to the tiling or flooring, or however you want to call it. Did you win? Sorry, mate. I remember you saying about the bridge at Camden. And I saw what you said this morning as well, which was very interesting, about just Camden in general, which I've semi-intentionally avoided, if I'm being completely honest, seeing myself. So yeah, so this bridge... Ah, wait, hold on a second. No, it's not this one then. No. Wait. No, but it is this. This has no bus stops on it. This road is not for buses. This road has no bus stops on it. Half of it is under construction down there. Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, no, that is it. Yeah. So it's weird having bus stops there in a bus, but I guess it looks cool. Most people aren't going to notice that it's not accurate. Who cares? Right. Will Stratford bring the PC and the stream to its knees? We're about to find out. We're close enough, to be honest. Like, if it was going to do something, I feel like it would have done it by now. But let me not speak too soon. Is the audio okay for you guys? Do I need to turn it up? I think I need to turn it up. I didn't notice how quiet it was. Okay, maybe that's a bit too high, but we'll see. I don't think so. Just get ready for any loud things. Just driving a 377 with new station signs. Ultimately, yeah. I mean, I ain't got beef with the 377 though, and like during my run through the journey mode with it on the West Coast Main Line, I enjoyed it. So I don't think it's necessarily the train, although it could be maybe, I don't know, it could be several things playing a role at once. But yeah. Okay. Told me it once. That was enough. Yes, there's that contrary feelings of the... Oh, that part. Okay, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I thought you were talking about I don't know, there was a point I made. I forgot now. There was a particular point I made. I thought you were referring to that point I made. But yeah. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. And it's it's weird even more that it's not just me that feels it. Very nice looking signal though. Guess I'll give it that. This I feel is if I'm gonna go as far as I can in the journey mode, of course, with you guys on stream. But this feels like a route that I would dread. And I'm not comparing. This is not a DLC comparison. This is a how I feel comparison. I'm getting a similar feeling that I had when I was going through Arosa Line. And if any of you have ever done the Arosa Line journey mode, you'll know how much of a grind it is. And I'm getting that similar feeling of dread. Okay, whoever it was that mentioned about the other trains being louder than your own, I don't need to hear the 710 this loudly in the cab of this train. I'm obviously coasting right now. I'm not expecting any motor sounds, but just being isolated in this cab, I should not be hearing that train as loudly as I am. Yeah, this will definitely need some work. Just quality of life stuff and, of course, passenger. You know, here we are at Stratford, the final stop. Not a single soul's getting off. I do like the weathering. You know, it's like, you know, some things have been done really well. I'll tell you what, boys. Never seen a cat at Stratford. I'll keep it real. I've never seen a cat at Stratford. I guess this is a collectible. A pigeon, you get these mother flippers everywhere. This is one of the worst pigeon models I have seen in my entire life. Its legs are something tall like a chicken. Its feet are webbed like a duck. I've never seen a pigeon with this colorway. This is a customized pigeon. And it's chunky. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, it's chunky. Oh, it's a very interesting pigeon model. Oh, it's Bob. It's called Bob. Oh, he's breathing. Sorry, sorry, that's not nothing. Sorry, I got carried away. It's got nothing to do with anything. Street train pigeon. Hey, hello, Hayasma. How you doing, my friend? Hayasma, have you gotten a message that you've been entered into the giveaway? Because I'm always a bit iffy when it comes to Streamlabs. Hello, Ponky Ponk. You drive past a school at some point and you can hear the children pretty loud too. I heard them when I was outside the tram. I didn't hear them much when I was inside the cab. But we'll see. We'll go past again and we'll see. I think we've got a scenario now. Pigeon Deluxe. The color is very weird. Yeah. How's the new DLC, Punk? It's lacking something. There's just a general feeling of something's missing. Foliage I'm very impressed with. The layering I'm very impressed with. The scenery I'm very impressed with. Distant and close. You've got the core issues that I'm not gonna attach to this particular DLC, but you know, they're here, so you do feel it a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. Normal day in the office. Hey Asma, enter it here. Enter it on Twitch. I'll tell you in a second. Normal day in the office. Operate a typical afternoon service from Walsall Junction to Stratford on a rainy winter day. Manage slippery conditions. Okay, yeah, one of these ones again. Hi Asma, you just type in enter like you've just done there. Exclamation mark enter. And you'll be entered. At the end of the giveaway. At the end of the stream, sorry. At the end of the stream. I'll close the giveaway. And we'll see who wins. I'm not going to bother reading these anymore. So you guys can read them if you want. Just tell me what we need to do and we'll do it. Whatever instruction we get, we'll just follow the instructions. This is slow speed apparently. This is slow. I don't know whether it's just habit. I don't know whether it's because of Roblox yesterday, but whenever the doors close, I'm just waiting for a buzzer. For the Gauze buzzer. What was I playing this? Yeah, which is weird because when I was going through the last thing I was playing on here was the F59 PHR. There was no buzzer there. So I don't know why my ears are constantly like waiting to hear it. I can only say it's probably because of Roblox. I'm not gonna lie, performance is pretty good. Speaking for myself. Minor dips here and there, but ah yes, I forgot we are in the wet. I'm grateful for automatic sanding. Relieves me of a responsibility. Is Walsall Junction West London? Nah, it's northwest. It's northwest. I don't think Walsall Junction is north. I don't think it's west. I need to be even more mindful of my braking now. I played Train Sim in a long time. I've been missing a lot. When was the last time you played it, Hayas, Matt? For some reason the YouTube chat has a big delay, but the Twitch chat is almost instant. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know why that is. Could be to do with the restream. Could be just to do with YouTube. I don't know. Could have something to do with OBS. Why does this route look so decent visual-wise? Modded graphics, Punk. Modded graphics. I'm using Jetwash's enhancement mod, graphics enhancement mod, the high preset. And I'm using a ballast mod, so the ballast looks better than default. Yeah. Hello, Cookie Monster. $2 ago, Hayasma. Wow, yeah. Well, you came at the right time. Well, did you come at the right time? I think so. Because you've got the Dutch route coming out later this month. You've got the Welsh route coming out later this month. It's quite a busy month for DLC. So you could have missed out. You could have missed out on even more. Yes, Mr. Hamburger. According to what Dovetail have announced, the Dutch route should be coming out this month. Although, you know what, Nabil, honestly, there was a time when I stopped reading everything as well. Like, my TSW3, my TSW3 era, phase, whatever you want to call it, was really that I was very distant from any roadmap, any live stream, anything. I just didn't feel connected to the game anymore. Oh, hi, Asma, you didn't know there was a Dutch route at all. Yeah, some interesting revelations today are coming out. You know what, I'm glad the trains at least read Clapham Junction on the PIS. At least they don't all say Wisdom Junction. You know, that's more than what we can ask for most of the DLCs these days. I'm confused why I have a product sheet for a Belgian Navy ship on my PC. That sounds like something that would be put out onto the War Thunder forums. If I don't get the reference, there was many a time actually, well, okay, not many, but there was a few times when confidential military documents and details of planes or tanks were put up on the War Thunder forums. I'm very on and off about TSW because I've played it daily, so I've been watching for months. Yeah, I've had definitely those phases, Wayne. This is probably from whenever I've been playing this again. I think I came back to it at the end of TSW4's life cycle. But from the end of TSW4 until now, I think it's been the longest in a while that I've played in one go, like regularly. Because even in during TSW4's life cycle, I could stay away from it for at least a full week or more. Because I'd have my bi-weekly schedule, so 1 week it was on the schedule, 1 week it's not, and I wasn't really playing it outside of streaming. The country I enjoy most, Hayasma? Oh, yeah. Good question. It's going to be between the UK and Germany. I'm just trying to think. I feel tempted to say Germany. I feel tempted. I'm going to say Germany. I'm going to say Germany. How have they still not sorted out the thing with the like departure boards not displaying anything during scenarios? Why is that still a thing? At least 6 leaks classified. That was the word I was looking for. Classified. Yeah, that was what I was looking for. Those are hardcore fans. Because if it's one thing I haven't really seen on the Dovetail forums, it's people bringing in dimensions and measurements of trains in the game. I've seen details about seats and whatnot, but not to the extent that we see on those forums. So, yeah, Dovetail should be grateful, to be honest. Hopefully not, Hank. Let's hope not. I don't think there's any point in exceeding 3rd notch of throttle in the rain. I don't know why we just slipped there. Like, we were already on the move and on the move for a while. So how did the wheels then start slipping? Yeah, I mean, this is it, boys. This is it. This is the route. It's this is it. It's just a route, you know. It's just a route. I guess it's one you can, you know, when you've got about, well, around it's 45 minutes. So I guess when you've got about 45 minutes free, you know, you're not really sure what to do. I guess you know, it will do. It will do for that purpose. I'm interested in. I usually spend quite a bit of my time at work going through the forums, so I'm interested in going through it Friday evening and just reading what other people from London and other people that are familiar with the route have to say. I'm quite curious about that. Because I'm pretty sure everyone that's not from London and hasn't experienced this route doesn't really have a reason to buy it. Other than wanting to fill up the, you know, the library or something of the sort. Welcome on board, Cookie Monster. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Good luck with the giveaway entry. I hate how simulators can get away from a lot of hate if they put a DLC for €24 and a mid-product. You are still buying it and doing nothing about it. I don't think it's that bad of chasing, but some sims are bad. Well, some people think it's that bad with this game. There are definitely some DLCs that are not really worth the price, and others that are definitely more. It makes sense why this product is priced this way. But then you can go deeper into that and then compare a same price DLC for another DLC that's the same price, and then that could give you a whole different kind of like idea of value and what something is worth. So yeah. Yeah, I mean that route was a tester for the autogen, and it's a shame that they acknowledged it didn't do well, Not only verbally, but also in that they've never used it again. And I don't know why they never went back and, you know, put some effort into it. I found that a little bit disingenuous, if that's the right word. Especially considering it was a TSW2 era route. And we all had reason to be a lot more hopeful about it. You know, right now the speedo gauge, as it looks with the lighting, is an atrocity. And I don't know why they've never done anything about it, because it's the exact same on the 377s. And when we're out of a tunnel, it's okay, but when it's a night run, or you're going through a tunnel, I don't know what's going on. Similar to yeah. There are levels. There are levels between Simrails and TSW's AutoJet, definitely, without a doubt. Oh, Hayasma, yeah, very complicated, man. There are a few guides, a few video guides around. You can find some help on the forums, but as it is, yeah. Many people have had that exact same experience. They've picked it up with some good intentions, and then after a short while, just put it straight back down. We'll do one more run after this, and we'll call it there. You can't edit cook scenery. You can't edit cook scenery, but you can add stuff. I guess the ISMA did say change the scenery. You can't change it, but you can definitely add stuff. You can make it look different if you do it. You know, if you know what you're doing, I guess. But that in itself is a big L, I think. You know what? It really does seem like in scenarios there's no layers, which I'm bamboozled by. I'm a little bit confused by. Thank you very much, Rampage Champion, for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I am a little bit bamboozled. Which guy has a guy for? Is he doing it for TSW? Hello, Rampage Champion. What word, Neville? Bamboo. We have not left that word. I like the word bamboozled. It's like the right mix of seriousness and comedy. It's got a comedic twang to it. Also, if you are not seeing any route hopping places, it's because I've got a mod that removes their visibility. They'll still appear on the map, but they just won't appear in view, which am I ever grateful for. He's making it for TSW very nice. You know what? Listen, there are many projects right now cooking for TSW, and some of them, most of them, are incredible. But aside from this route that we're currently playing, none have made it anywhere near any sort of release. So I don't know. We'll just continue waiting and I wanted to make a joke about the weather and being in London, but I'm not gonna lie. Today has been beautiful. And yes, to be honest, the weather's been good for a while now. It's cold. It's cold, but the sun's out, blue skies. It's nice. Just the sun being out really makes a difference. I've said it so many times. There's a big issue of mental health in this country, yeah? Especially in the city. And a lot, I'm so certain that a lot of it is down to just we don't get enough sun here. Because just the sun just being out. Just being out. You could be going about your day doing your normal duties, but just because the sun's out, there's just something within you that feels some sort of joy, some sort of happiness. You just feel more positive. Here, this is send some screenshots of the progress, and it looks good. I need to check out that forum more, man. The thing is, I go there and I never find anything, but then I just hear that there's this and that cooking. Maybe I just got to take a closer look. 251-kilometer long route. I don't think there's anyone helping them. No, more power to him, man. We'll see if by release, if it releases, it will still be a 251-kilometer route. The thing is, Nabil, we've all wanted longer routes. Well, let me not say all, but a big part of the player base has wanted longer routes for a while. And it's like, now that we have the power to do it ourselves, I think a lot of people dove straight in to that. Which is not a good decision, not a good idea, I don't think. Maybe some are more gifted and talented than others, but, you know, yeah. I don't think it's the smartest way to go about it. I mean, mathematically, if you're going to compare it to what we already have, yeah. But I don't know. You know, I genuinely think people would pay that price, Wayne. I really do think people would pay that price. Not many, but there are people. I do wish Johannes did something about the these screens being blank. Just a static image would have done. Doesn't need to be live. I'm pretty sure CCTV shows up there, right? So it doesn't need to be anything live. Just a picture will do at this point. Anything but keeping it black. I'm not really in the TSC Discord too much, but yeah, I do browse the forums. Like I said, they are there. I don't know, maybe I'm just unlucky with my time and where I look. Okay, we are just not slowing down. Although to be fair, I thought we were in breaking 3 already. Guess I was wrong. Have you played the new game overall? I haven't. No, highest Matt, no. And I don't think I'll be playing it either. I've watched a bit of gameplay about it, some gameplay of it, and it does look quite fun. But it's just not for me. The only time I play games outside of streaming is Sunday mornings between getting home from work and then leaving again. And well, when else do I play? That's kind of it. Maybe sometimes before I stream in the afternoons. But that's really it. And then if I am playing a game outside of those times, usually it will be a recording. Honestly, I wish there was a game that I couldn't stop playing, man. I don't know. Could it have been Cyberpunk if I played it off stream? Perhaps. But now mentally, there's a very linear path when it comes to Cyberpunk. I only play it when I'm streaming, and I've gotten accustomed to that now. But yeah, I miss that. Yeah, I miss that, not being able to put a game down. And like with me, I got a thing where if I'm playing a game and I'm not being productive while I'm playing it, so if I'm not streaming, if I'm not recording, I feel like I'm really wasting my time. Like not necessarily wasting my time, but I feel like I could be doing something. I could be being productive, and I'm not. So that always eats away at the back of my mind as well. So even when I do get to play games, I don't play them in peace. How far away from me are we from Stratford? I don't think I'm going to have time to do another run, you know, boys. And girls, if there are any. Red Dead is indeed a game that, yeah. Not to the point where I couldn't put it, or where I couldn't put it down, but it did resurrect that excitement that I had as a kid for games. You play during work hours. ASR, I'm not gonna lie. Let me have a little gander at the timetable. It's looking like it. It's looking like it. It's looking like it. Yeah. I'll say this is the last. Oh yeah, actually no, it's fine because we got the giveaway afterwards anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, this will be the last run, and then we'll do the giveaway afterwards. Route learning is long, man. Knowing where to brake and under what conditions. Hello, Mr. Jackson. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Buildings with no windows to my left. Oops. This one. Oh. No windows there, no windows there. I can't go, there's a wall, it's an invisible wall. What are the chances that there's no windows on that side either? There's no windows here, although this is like, there's this that is like inside it. I can't see that last corner, that last side. An interesting use of assets, I guess, with the building merged into it. Glad that you're doing well, Jackson. I'm good as well, thank you, mate. It's annoying that I can hear sound while we're inside a tunnel, even though there's no raindrops, but the audio continues to play. I mean, to be fair, ASR, that's one building. I don't know if others exist, but yeah, it's a bit treacherous. There's no denying it, but I don't think it takes away from the rest of the scenery and the quality of it. But yes, of course, it shouldn't be there in the first place. How is this route overall? No, it's not our first run. It's actually our last run for today, Jackson. It's pretty good. I like the foliage. I like the layers. There's something that's missing. Can't tell you what it is. Can't put my finger to it, but something is missing. I don't know what's going on with the passengers and why there are no passengers. There are these that are sitting down. There are static passengers, but there are no passengers that move. There are no passengers that get on and off the train. No idea what's happening with that. Performance, in my case, is pretty good. So yeah, pretty good. But in terms of like excitement and fun, it's just it feels like a very average route. There's nothing exciting, nothing special about it. Not one passenger moving, Jackson. As a matter of fact, there's nobody inside our train. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether that's a core issue, which I think it is. But then we've never had passenger issues at the core be that bad. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with passengers. You know, this is basically, you know, you play. Again, I'm always going to use. Don't get bored of me using this comparison, because I'm going to always use it. You go and play Roblox. You go and play British Rail on Roblox, and there's more passengers than there are in this game, and they walk to their seats. They don't just teleport once they get into the train. They get on and off the train where they should. You know. Yeah. For that particular issue, the passenger issue, if it's a specific issue to this DLC, Jackson, the one person thing for me is not going to fly for this one. It can fly in other topics of discussion, not in this one though. This is basic. This is a very basic function of a train simulator. This is a suburban route. This is not even like some express route or a mainly freight route. This is a bus stop route, a bus stop service. The whole thing is picking up passengers through London. So yeah. Exactly, ASR. Yeah. When we need passengers, there are absolutely none. But God forbid we go into a depot with an empty train. God forbid. The trains that go. The funny thing is, trains that go into depot are genuinely packed. It's not like there'll be like one or two passengers sitting here that, you know, are a bit bugged. No. The train will be packed going into the depot or collecting a train from the depot. When there's people in it, it is packed. It's a rush hour. It's a rush hour train. Maybe, Jackson. Maybe. But judging it as it should have been tested, no? I'm trying to say it as a hater. Listen, like I said, I am more than happy to use the argument that it's only a one-man job. But for something like that, I can't excuse that. Maybe some little bugs here and there. You know, some assets placed incorrectly by accident. You know, I don't know, something on the track. Even that I wouldn't let slide, to be honest. But, you know, something like that. But passengers? Come on, my man. That's the whole basis of a train sim. Really excited for the Dutch train. Have you seen it now, Hayas, Matt? If you haven't, go and check the latest roadmap article, mate. You'll be in for a treat. You think so? What do you mean you think so? Yeah, what Wayne said. And that was similar to what Nabil said a little bit earlier on as well. For me personally, I think there are places in conversation where I can say, I think it's fair to bear in mind this was only made by one person, but there are also other topics of conversation where I don't feel like I'd have any power with that point. And not to discredit the guy, absolutely not to discredit him, not to say that the rest of the route is now automatically trashed. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you can't have one guy develop a car for a driving game, but the car doesn't move or the car doesn't drive. The whole base of the driving game is that the car drives. The whole basis of us driving a passenger service in a train sim is that we pick up and we drop passengers. We take them from A to B, wherever their A to B is. So to be driving like I'm playing SCR and Roblox, or I don't know what other train game doesn't have passengers, but yeah, and again, you have to bear in mind the price point as well. You're paying money for it, so yeah. Yep, it's United. Welcome. I'm happy for you, IS Matt. I just hope the final product truly is of good quality, man. No car, just the roads. Yeah, or that, even worse. I think 30 euros is steep for this. Yeah. I think it would be fairly priced at no more than 25. Excuse me. Also, I don't know how much I'm going to enforce this because I haven't said it since the beginning of the stream, but if you're not here if you win, then I might just have to pick somebody else because I need you to engage. I need you to add me on Steam, obviously, and obviously message me on Discord. Let me know what DLC you want. There's no point entering and then I can't find you. I can't get into contact with you. The cab also looks exactly like one of the 3 million British. Oh, absolutely, Jackson. Well, I mean, it's a brother of the 377, the 378, 375. Same family. Well, his friends are about to have a DLC of their own, apparently, IS Matt. Not about to, but later on. We'll see about that. I won't be buying it either way. Let me say I won't be getting my hands on it either way. Twitch has whispers. I think so. I don't know. Multi-million deal. Yeah. I mean, good for them. Would be nice for it to be invested properly, the TSW. Do I think that will be the case? Absolutely not. But it would be nice nonetheless. Well, Hayasma, off the rip, I think you get Thomas and someone else. I think you're gonna have to check the articles, but more of his friends will come later on. Yeah. Jackson, TSW, Dovetail are a multi-million-pound company, my friend. But yeah, I don't know where Nabil's got that from, but Matu are a huge company, and so it would make sense. Well, let me just say I would not be surprised if it was a multi-million-pound deal. But I don't know where Nabil's got that particular thing from. I don't know whether that's fact or not. You buy friends. Well, that's the point that's been made for a while, Jackson. So even since TSW 3 days, that they're a multi-million-pound company, and we're kind of still dealing with what we deal with. Right. Let's bring the giveaway to an end and announce the winner. I do like I did last time with the drum roll. Drumroll.mp3. Right, so there's 12 people in total. 12 people in total. Hayasima, you are here twice. So your YouTube entry, so the YouTube entries did work. What would you like me to take? Because I'm only going to take one of them. Would you like me to take your Twitch entry or your YouTube entry? And if the other one wins, I'm going to re-roll. Take Twitch, okay. So if your YouTube one wins, I'm going to re-roll it. Right. I'm actually going to get drumroll.mp3. Yes. That. All right. So, Domi, ASR, Pothy Ready, Nabil, Lasagna, Wayne, Hank, Hayasmat, Cookie Monster, Rampage Champion, and Jackson. I wish you all a very, very, very good luck. I'm going to do a drum roll, but there's no fancy thumb thing. I'm going to click pick winner, which my head is covering. Hold on a second. I'm going to click pick winner, and it's just going to display the name. There's going to be nothing fancy. So, yeah. Yeah, and the crazy thing is, Hayasma, is that I haven't, because you can actually edit that with God mode. The crazy thing is that's completely legit. I don't know whether to be proud or embarrassed about it. But anyway, ladies and gents, here you go. Good luck. Thank you very much for your entry. Rampage Champion. Congratulations. Are you around? You better be around. Okay, you said hi. There you go. Congratulations. Why don't you spin the wheel? I don't know if I can do it. Maybe I can. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. I'll see it whenever I've got time. I know I can do it. I just couldn't be bothered to figure it out. Maybe for next time. Yeah, congratulations, Rampage Champion. Add me on. First of all, are you on the Steam platform? Are you on Steam? Please confirm. You are on Steam. Okay, cool. That's it. So please add me on Steam. LWD space Adnan, just like my name is on Twitch, but space between LWD and Adnan. Add me on Steam. And then message me what DLC you'd like, or you can add me on, or you can message me via Discord. If you're not part of the Discord yet, type in !Discord. You'll get a link to the to our Discord server, and you can find me there. Message me through there. But you have to add me on Steam anyway. I don't think I can gift stuff to people who aren't friends with. So yeah, message me privately what DLC you'd like, or you can say it in chat if you want everyone to know. I don't mind. It's up to you. And yeah, we can go from there. So yeah, thank you everyone. It has been a pleasure. I know it's been a little bit short, but it would have been, I would have finished a little bit too late if I did do another run. So I do apologize for that, I guess. Congratulations to Rampage Champion again. Thank you everyone who's entered. We do have our next giveaway. Either on the 15th. Let me see what day the 15th. You know what? No, I don't know what might happen that day. Either on the 15th of this month or the first stream after the 15th. There will be a subscriber or YouTube member only giveaway for a £50 gift card. And it's up to you whether you're on PlayStation, Xbox Live, or Steam. It's up to you, but it'll be a £50 gift card. So that is for subscribers and YouTube members only. And yes, Rampage DLC. Yes, Rampage Champion. Any DLC. This happens when I talk too much. All right. Yeah. So yeah, Rampage Champion, please, add me on Steam or message me on Discord, and yeah, please do that. And yeah, to everyone else, thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your day. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe. Health is wealth. And until the next one, peace out.